Steven with IONTB. Should be live here in just a second. Going to try a little experiment here today, just doing a couple multi-camera things with a Sling Studio and with the DJI Smart Controller. Right now it's just hooked via HDMI cable to the Sling Studio. We're going to be flying a Mavic 2 Pro. A couple people in the Sling Studio kind of wanted to see a demo of this. You make sure that they could get clean screen displays. What I'm looking at here is basically the camera view, and I also see the map view there at the bottom. It is selectable here on the Smart Controller. I can show you here in just a second. This is what people were making sure they could get clean clean video out of the HDMI. In terms of the sound, all you will get through the HDMI cable are the button pushes and the clicks. You will not hear, I haven't been able to get any voice like I'm using now. I'm using a separate audio wireless into the line-in jack. If I go to the settings here, there is an output mode. You can do a duplicate, which I'll show you here in a minute, and it should be coming up. And that will allow you to basically see what you see on the smart display. So instead of just a clean HDMI video from the camera view of the drone, you'll actually be able to see what's on the remote. So here you probably see the Google Map view there at the bottom, and you would see any kind of warnings or notifications that would come up on the Smart Controller. So I'm going to switch back to camera mode. There's a third mode, a picture-in-picture. I haven't really played around with it a whole lot, not sure what that does, but you should be coming back to the camera mode. I'm looking at, obviously I could see all the camera settings, how much space is on the memory card, all of those things, which I believe you're not seeing. You're just seeing just what the camera is seeing on the Phantom 2. So a lot of people are asking, we're here at the, again, we're hooked a Smart Controller to the Sling Studio. We're here at the west central coast of Florida, just south of the Clearwater area. And what we're looking at here is something called Lake Seminole. It's in the here in Pinellas County, which is again between Lake St. Petersburg and Clearwater area, Florida, on the west central Florida coast. So I'll take it just for a little spin here. If you want to see what the video looks like. Again, not sure how it's syncing. Somebody asked how it syncs with the other cameras. I believe earlier you probably saw those two together. Hopefully everything's working out all right. So we're flying over Lake Seminole. You can see there's a boater out there. Looks like probably doing some fishing. I know recently there was talk that the Smart Controller actually went up by about $100 per unit. It's a pretty pricey unit. I actually bought it with the with the Mavic 2 in a package deal. Makes it a little more reasonable. I don't know why. I was thinking I was actually going to get the regular controller and they were going to sell me this as well. So unfortunately I'm kind of stuck with the Smart Controller. It kind of creates an issue. We're trying to do some 3D mapping and photos. There's not a whole lot of apps available. I know the SDK was released recently, and I think Litchi is already working on some software for it. I think it's jumping up a little bit here, jumping just between a couple houses. It's creating a little bit of a problem here on my end, so that's not the Sling Studio or anything else. It's on my end. Yep. This is, again, some of you might be in the Sling Studio forum. We're here in west central Florida. What we're looking at here in the video is we're looking at the bridge that goes over Lake Seminole that connects 102nd Avenue to Bryant-Derry Road. So we're here in Seminole, Florida, Largo, Florida area, which again is in the Pinellas County area between Clearwater and St. Petersburg. This is Lake Seminole. basically it's a retention runoff flows into this lake and then ultimately goes into Bogaciga Bay out into the intercoastal and Tampa Bay waters. So hopefully the video is looking alright. I just want to kind of show a little bit of how this all works. I can switch over. Let me go to the output mode, and it does support different resolutions. If I go to the duplicate, I guess at that point you should start seeing what I'm seeing, where you see a weak signal, you see the Google Maps, and you see some of the other details. I was trying to move into a better area here. I was up against a house, so now you would see exactly what I'm seeing with the how much room you have, the f-stops, camera settings, battery life, all of that. So it does, a couple people were asking, it does definitely allow for clean HDMI, and I know that's important to quite a few people. I was a little disappointed for a while. There was a change to the DJI app in the Apple devices that stopped working. It was kind of problematic. Kind of enjoyed doing a bunch of live video, and it left basically the only option is going with HDMI out. And because of the control, the regular controller doesn't support that. That's kind of a problem. I don't know if there's any questions you see up there. Anyone's asking? So with the Sling Studio, we're hoping to go ahead and take IONTB live on the street, do a live episode, give it a try, maybe looking at maybe next Friday around 9 o'clock or so. I'm sure there'll be some technical difficulties, but looking to have up to 4 cameras functioning at the same time. The mounted camera. If you're asking about the drone, this is a Mavic 2 Pro, which has a 4K camera mounted right on the as part of incorporated into the drone. So yeah, this is all part of it, and again, it's streaming directly from the Smart Controller. I don't know if we could switch over to the other camera that I have running here. Look like it's up there. Okay, so we're up. So basically, we're looking at the Smart Controller. You can see pretty much what I'm looking at here as well, where you have the controls built in with the display. And the beauty of the Smart Controller and the previous crystal display is I could be flying it right here in the sun, and it doesn't affect the video quality at all. You know, I was having some problems with the iPad overheating. Anything I set up in this Florida sun seems to go downhill pretty quick. It doesn't do well with the sun, and not good when you're flying and things start overheating on you. So I know I didn't give a lot of notice to the people there in the Sling Studio group, but if you have any other questions, just go ahead and throw them out, and get back to you as I try new things. This is really about the 3rd time I fire up the Sling Studio. I've only flown this drone probably 4 or 5 times, so haven't done a lot with it. Hopefully you're looking to do a lot more here Memorial Day weekend. So hope everyone has a good weekend, and remember really what this is all about. It's you know, being Memorial Day. We may try some live stuff here on our website over this weekend. There seems to be always a lot of activity going on over Memorial Day weekend, but we'll see what we can do. But I just want to do a quick demo. I do have the Sling Studio hooked up to direct to the home Wi-Fi, right direct to the router, not through Wi-Fi, not through wireless. So was just trying out a adapter that I used as well. It's just a adapter that takes the USB-C on the Sling Studio to the CAT5 cable. Seems to be working pretty well. So I was kind of happy I didn't have to go ahead and purchase the one that's sold by Sling Studio. a couple of people helping me today. There's Zach. You probably, if you follow the Facebook page, the website page, there's there is Zach, and my son's out here watching as well. And I'm the one in the red shirt trying to see where I'm flying to. Get you a little closer, you can see what we're working with here. So I just have this is just an iPhone hooked up just at the top of the camera. I'm not using the DSLR. Got the Sling Studio. And then I have the new the tablet mount that I just got. Which mounts to the tripod, so that's kind of cool. Just using that for the first time, seems to be working pretty well. So I don't know if there's any other questions, or I'll go ahead and just leave them in the comments, and I'll address it as I can. But to answer the initial question, is absolutely this does put out clean HDMI video, and I know that's very important for a lot of people, as it was for myself, and seems to be doing pretty well. So that's it. Just trying a few things here, trying out the wireless mic off of the website, IONTB, looking to get more live shots, go mobile, do some stuff real time. I know you see it after the fact. A little bit I go live with some videos on scene, but looking to you know, go live with some better cameras, better quality, and more real-time stuff. So that's what we're going to start shooting to do. Hopefully all goes well, and we'll keep you posted as to what's going on, and also helped out addressing the issue or the question regarding what the Smart Controller and the Sling Studio is capable of. So as soon as I figure out how to master the Sling Studio, master the Smart Controller, master the multi-camera in the car, and the best techniques to handle that, we'll be doing quite a bit more live shots again, trying out the wireless mic, some of the other stuff. Hopefully you hear me fine, quality's good, and looking forward to moving IONTB here forward. And Zach's going to be an integral part of that. I'm glad he's helping you know, with IONTB. So with that, you have a good day, have a good safe holiday. Thank you.
That was only 2 minutes.
Yeah, stop. So you get the gist of the. That's pretty easy. It's cool, isn't it?
Yep. Yeah,
What, you saw me go live, so you decided to come check it out? Did it sound okay? Yeah. I'm trying out the wireless mic. I got all kinds of toys. I don't even use them.
You wanna go to Wendy's? Yeah, people were commenting how good the audio was and stuff. There were a few questions that.
Yeah, that's fine. I could